Hey, I'm Dana with your daily dose of Dana Dubs, and today we're watching Frieren Season 2, Episode 6, and I'm super excited to get into it. But of course, before we do, please do make sure you support the official release of this episode before watching with me. Alrighty, y'all, time to press play. Oh, boy. That's horrible. Oh, gosh, and he's still inside. Oh, no. Once you hear that sound stop, that's probably the most terrifying part. It means they're close. Been a while since we've seen demons, I think.
Press forward! Protect the villagers!
I think they're all gonna die. Man, the animation looks great though. Well, at least he got word out. Oh no. Gosh. Oh gosh. Horrible. That's the end of that. Oh, well, that's definitely one way to start an episode out, huh? Wow. I'm very curious to see where they're going to go with the rest of this episode and who his letter got to and who's going to come. I mean, I don't think they can save anybody because I think everyone will be gone by then, but maybe they can deal with the problem, you know, get rid of the demon. Maybe. And I guess that will be Frieren and her crew. So we'll see. But of course, if you are liking the vibes, please do make sure you like and subscribe so you'll be notified when the next one comes out so we can keep watching together. And also comment what you're doing while you're watching with me today. I always love to know what's happening on the other side of that screen. Here's one of my favorites from another video. Actually, right before this video, I was reading through a lot of comments on, I believe it was the slime video that just went out. And it's really cool because a lot of people commented on that one, what they were doing. So it was really cool to see, like eating, waiting in parking lots, building things for D&D campaigns, which I still don't really know what that means, but I see people talking. I feel like I get that comment a lot. So if you're a D&D player, let me know what that means. Like building physical things, not like within the game. I don't really know what that means. So comment down below if you are one of those. And that's totally random in, you know, in respects to this episode. But anyway, 30 years after the death of Himmel the hero in the Frieren region, located on the northern plateau. Okay. Yeah. Sheer destruction. Who is this?
Show mercy.
Oh gosh.
Please, I have a son. He's but a child.
Silence. Your trite words move me not. I've heard them more times than I can count.
I knew it. I was like, wait a minute. Don't trust this guy. Is this a new party member?
Well, Demon,
To be?
where is this supposed child of yours? At least try peppering some fact into your fiction, would you?
Backgrounds are beautiful, as always with this show.
The demon slaying request came directly from Mistress Theria. I wasn't certain what I would find,
Nothing good.
but it seems my hometown was the target of the demonic rampage.
Oh, his hometown, of course. Of course.
I bear no sentimental attachment to this place, but it does sadden me to see it like this.
Oh. Oh. Well, at least he could save one person. Yeah.
Yes,
And he ends up saving someone he knows. Well,
demons.
at least one.
Destroyed the village. I'm well aware. It's been dealt with. I took care of the assailants myself.
You're safe now. Yeah, well.
They're all safe, every last one.
Aw,
You'll be all right, too.
is he about to
A
die?
newly qualified first-class mage is here with me. I'm taking you to her now. This particular mage has been blessed with the ability to use the goddess's magic. Unusual, isn't it? She'll be able to heal your wounds with great ease, so you can reopen that shop of yours in no time.
Is he already dead?
I wonder, have you finally learned how to bake a decent loaf of bread? The only bread that has crossed my plate recently has been cold and hard. Something warm and fresh from the oven would be a welcome change.
He's about to
In
drop him, huh?
truth, it needn't be either of those things. I'd take a heel from your unsold leftovers, or a crumb from an old failure. I'm not too picky.
I wasn't expecting to tear up in this episode. I really love that he gave him some last bit of hope. He's like, oh no, everybody's fine. I just want to taste
Mr.
your
Banal.
bread again. And
Bring the injured over here.
Injured? You needn't spare my feelings, Matoda. Intact is wasted on him. He's dead.
yeah.
He He was well past the point of saving by the time I pried him from the rubble. The stench is dreadful.
Dang.
His stomach wound was already rotting when I found him.
Oh gosh.
Someone so far gone can't be saved. Yet even at death's door, he clung to me with all the strength he had.
Yeah, and he held on. He brought him this whole way. Oh, I see. And we saw the moment he died because he let go of his jacket.
He was the son of the village baker. We played together as children in these very streets.
Yeah.
When his father passed, he took over the shop and began baking in his stead. No matter how much he tried, his bread was never very good. And
That
now
was
I will never
unexpected.
taste it again.
Yeah. No.
Well, at least with the others beside him, he won't be lonely.
Yeah,
Why does it have to be them lying here instead of the two of us?
survivor's guilt. I get that. But I really love that in his final moments, he gave him peace because he was like, but what about everybody else? And you could see that he was a little conflicted by that, but then he was just like, oh, everyone else is fine. They're all to safety. And I think that was when the guy was like, okay, I can die now, you know, because he was holding on. And then just the next scene, you know, he kind of just like let go. Gosh.
We launch ourselves into peril of our own free will.
And he still walked
The
him all the way
people of
over
this
here.
village were given no such choice. If anyone has to die, it should be the first-class mages like us who choose a life of conflict and chaos.
Mr. Genau, by the time the request from the Chivalric Order of Norm stationed here reached the northern branch, this village had already been destroyed.
Yeah, nothing you guys could
You're
have done.
not responsible for what happened.
I'll take another look around the village.
At this point, rest might be more prudent than reconnaissance.
He's not
How
gonna give
so?
up.
Must you ask?
Quiet.
Yeah.
One of my surveilling eyes was blinded. I'm sensing a lone warrior, and one mage trying to stay hidden.
Oh no.
Or is it two?
It's two.
Great.
They must be skilled to have dodge detection. Do you think they're enemies?
Yes. Oh. No.
I don't. Looks to me like they're...
Have we seen this lady before? I feel like I've seen her before. What an entrance.
Frieren, what a surprise. Which must mean the other signature I detected belongs to the first-class mage Fern.
And who's this? Matoda, of course, and the proctor from the first-class mage exam. I believe it was Genau, yes?
Ah,
I fear you've caught me back-footed. There was so much bloodlust in that spell, I'd assumed you a demon.
fair.
Was there? I apologize for the confusion. No harm meant.
I mean, that's fair. He just saw the place that he grew up burst into flames and everyone in it dead.
You had me worried to death for a moment there.
Fern, it's okay. They're on our side. Tell Stark to stand down.
All right. Curious. I suppose, Miss Fern, you also received a demon-slaying request?
We were just conveniently located. Tell me,
Just not fast enough. Or
what
not,
happened?
you know, didn't get it out fast enough.
Are you praying for them?
You mind?
No, I don't think so.
So sweet.
My village was destroyed by demons too.
I see.
Hey, the whole thing with demons is that they eat people.
So why?
So why are the bodies still intact? It was the same at my village.
Who can say?
Is it the
I
same?
surely can't. Demons will kill humans even when they're perfectly sated.
Just for
The
fun.
logic eludes me.
That makes sense. The two of you would be force enough for a few stray demons.
Seems we were a step behind this time. And all our hurrying was ultimately for naught.
Not entirely, perhaps. There's a loose end Mr. Genau wants to tie.
These men were with the Chivalric Order of Norm.
What is that?
We encountered them in the Norm Company territory, remember? They're the trading company's military force.
I'm
So what were they doing
surprised
all the
there
way
were
out
so
here?
few of them.
A standard number to see garrisoned in a village of this size.
Oh.
For as few as there were, they were a greater caliber of guard than the village deserved. The man in the middle was their captain. He was an exceptional soldier who defended the village for years.
How surprising. The strength he bore put Starks to outright shame.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, that's not exactly a high bar to clear.
Aw.
Have you determined the cause of death?
I cast an autopsy spell. Consistent with their wounds, they died to a blade. Death was instantaneous.
The demons in the village were weak. Weak enough that soldiers of this skill should have obliterated them.
So, was there a spell on
There's
them
no
or something?
doubt the true architect of this massacre is still at large. Take heart. It would appear your journey here wasn't a waste after all.
Indeed.
Okay.
I'm glad there's some service we can do these fallen. This demon. Let's find it and show it how terrifying humanity can be.
She's like, ooh, this'll be fun.
Cross once. Twice. Perhaps a jab?
He's like, I can help you there.
I'm no sword fighter, but those moves are unrealistic.
Nevertheless, they align with the knight's wounds.
I see.
It doesn't make sense, unless it fought with 2 swords.
Aren't you clever?
Okay, Zoro.
The first clue about our culprit is that demons typically only conceal their mana for short bursts, so we can assume this demon is currently outside mana detection range.
Meaning the immediate area around this village is safe.
Genau shared with me a few nearby locations where demons are known to establish bases. We should focus our search there.
Right.
Okay.
First, I suppose we should get dinner out of the way.
Oh my gosh.
Skills are
I thought she was carrying like a bag of rocks or something by the way it sounded, and I bet that's their bread.
sharper after a healthy meal.
You're feeding us more clunk bread?
Yeah.
The logistics network can't be rebuilt overnight, complainer. Where's Genau?
Last I saw him, he was still at the church. I can drop by now to deliver his share of bread.
Wait, while you're here, we could use your analysis of the enemy. Understanding its composition is vital.
I don't mind being the delivery boy.
Thank you, Stark.
Alrighty.
Fill us in. Are there any new discoveries?
I'm not prepared to make a definitive statement about the demon's physical composition at this point, but I do have a leading theory.
Right then, we should develop our strategy immediately.
She's like, I'm just here to eat.
On second thought, the war room shall open after dinner.
What now? Are they ready to move?
No, sir. I just brought you your dinner.
Really makes you appreciate a nice warm meal, huh?
It's hard.
I know. So, what were you doing?
In the chaos, the demons destroyed the church's barrier. I was simply replacing it with a stronger one. Villagers' corpses are inside, after all.
You know it stinks.
Really? You sure you want to leave them laying on the floor like that? If you need a hand, I'll help bury them. I'm good at manual labor stuff.
Of course. You're not from the Northern Plateau, so I shouldn't expect you to understand. Villages here generally don't have graveyards like you do in the South.
So what do you do with them? Just let them
On
rot?
rare occasion, you'll find one tucked into the corner of a fortress city. Other graves are reserved for nobles and protected by strong barriers. The southern border is dotted with a series of common graveyards. The average man is buried there where there are fewer demons. Transporting the corpses is a massive ordeal. The Chivalric Order of Norm sends an escort. Do you know why the stakes are so high?
No?
If they don't practice great caution, the smell of decay will attract bloodthirsty demons by the score. It is a truly hellish sight. Not even the bones are left behind.
Dang.
For a long while now, the Norm Company has campaigned for the people of the plateau to cremate their dead. It's the kind of rational thinking you would expect from merchants. And I agree with it.
I'm sure Frieren could help with that.
But the clergy have voiced their opposition to the practice.
Oh.
I also understand how they feel, from deep in my soul. To suggest burning people who have already suffered gruesome deaths, it's simply inhumane. Alas, we'll eventually have to accept it. If we can't face facts, no one will be able to rest in their homeland.
If you could only hear us and not see us, you would think we were kicking rocks.
It's a welcome surprise, but sharing a meal with you two is certainly surprising. I had a strong feeling we would meet again, but a village destroyed by demons wasn't the backdrop I imagined.
This wasn't in our plan. We set up camp on the other side of the mountain. I was anticipating a perfectly average stay. This request was quite the shock.
She's so cute when she sleeps. Look at her. I love it.
Huh? We've got a new buddy.
It looks like he has a letter.
I'm very curious as to what you and Genau are doing this far up north. I find it hard to believe 2 other first-class mages just happen to be milling around near the scene of the crime.
That's fair, though I can assure you there has been no milling around. We're both here on direct orders. Mistress Zeria asked us to come north to contain the demon population.
I didn't realize first-class mages had those kind of obligations. I'm glad I didn't become one.
I don't doubt that much. But I'm actually here as her apprentice.
Is that so?
Yes, it's very typical for first-class mages to become Mistress Zeria's apprentices at one point or another.
Now that you say it, I think I've heard it mentioned before.
Be proud to know I turned her down.
You're a good girl, Fern.
You're a good girlfriend.
So that's why the 2 of you gave in to Zeria's unreasonable demands. She must be running you ragged.
I promise it isn't so bad. If anything, I wish I could be of greater use to her. My darling mistress is a devastatingly adorable creature.
Oh my gosh, she is hilarious.
Is she really?
She is
You
adorable.
should know, Miss Frieren. You're just as precious as she is.
Why, thank you.
Good Mr. Ganao, on the other hand,
I love their
is a
expressions.
great example of how not to behave.
Metoda, do not end up like me.
Well, now that our bread is out of the way, we have much strategizing to do.
I feel like it would take like an hour just to finish
So,
a piece
how
of
is
that
the
bread.
analysis of the enemy coming along? Have you learned anything?
Yeah, Metoda is still putting together the final details, but we're getting closer.
Okay.
And there's one thing that we know for sure.
Didn't you say the enemy fought with 2 swords?
I did. But upon further investigation, it seems we were wrong. The wounds inflicted and typical technique don't align.
What do you mean?
While I'm not an expert, dual wielding is all about balance. One blade is used for offense and the other reserved for defensive maneuvers. The first blade is a long sword to inflict fatal blows, and the second blade is typically a lighter short sword.
Or they could be
easier
the
to move.
same.
Therefore, we should be seeing wounds inflicted from 2 distinct weapons.
Isn't it possible that the demon we're looking for is strong enough to wield 2 longswords?
Yeah.
Good thought. We had it too. But after trying to recreate the same cuts we found on the dead, we were able to rule out that possibility.
Well, also she's talking as someone who is not as skilled as a demon is. So, I mean, I don't know. What do I know?
To successfully reproduce the damage, our movements were incredibly unrealistic. I will warn you that what comes next is pure speculation.
Speculate freely.
I'm sorry, excuse me.
That was me.
Oh, they were working together nice. What?
The enemy, it wields 4 blades.
I love how she was like, it couldn't be 2. It's 4. That is so crazy. Oh my gosh, what are you supposed to do?
Based on all the cuts on the knights' bodies and the surrounding buildings, it was the best conclusion we could come up with.
What do I feel? I feel something's not
4
adding up here.
blades, you say?
Mm-hmm. Gosh.
So don't you worry.
I feel like I say this a lot, but this one really has me shocked. I honestly have no idea how we're done with this episode already. I feel like it just started. Not much happened in this one. That flew by. Okay. That was definitely the darkest episode so far of the season, and I'm guessing this is where the season is going to end off, because I think there's only 10 episodes, and now we're going on to episode 7. So they're going to be defeating this 4-armed, 4-sword-wielding demon, the 5 of them together. So we'll see how that goes. I'm just still so shocked that the episode is actually finished. I still can't believe how fast that went. If you guys watched with me here all the way till the end, comment the sword emoji, comment the number 4 and the sword emoji for obvious reasons, just so I know that you stuck with me here all the way till the end. The reason I said is the 4 is because I feel like I've already done the sword emoji, and I like to switch it up at least a little bit, because I feel like I did that one rather recently. But anyway, comment that just so I know that you stuck with me till the end. You're part of the Endgame squad, and I really appreciate you sticking with me till the end. You are a real one. Alrighty, y'all, I'll catch you in the next one. Till then, bye. Thanks so much for sticking with me all the way till the end. I really do appreciate it. And I want to give an extra shout out, an extra bit of appreciation, my love, to the Dub Nation Plus members on YouTube members, Coffee, and Patreon. I really do appreciate all of the support, not just for me, but for the editor. He puts a lot of work in, and thank you so much for sticking with us through all of it and for supporting. If you want to become a YouTube member, scroll on down, click that join button down below for some early content. And if you want to get some early content, uncut content, and some stuff that's not even on YouTube yet, head on over to Patreon. It's a great time over there, and we've got some chat groups on there, lots of polls that we decide what the next shows will be. I leave it all to you guys. Crazy, I know, right? But you guys have the best recommendations. Thank you so much to everything that you guys have suggested. The best shows I've ever watched have been from you guys, so thank you. Or just for some general support, head on over to Coffee. Thank you so much for being here, for being you, and for supporting the dream. And just you being here is the support I need. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, bye guys.